Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol VICL. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. It does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Very crazy mover today, not only from the price action perspective, but you look down here at the volume and well above average volume on the day. So a lot of eyeballs on this one. And going into next week, a very interesting setup. And the setup revolves around, the obvious part that, it was a pretty nasty day. I mean, to think that at one point the price was all the way up there and then just totally flushed to the downside. But then this is where things get interesting, because to give some credit where credit's due to the bulls, the price was able to get a little bounce, and then after that bounce just went sideways the remainder of the day, which suggests that, maybe this is some sort of bottom. Now, don't get me wrong, and I really wish I could say trading was this easy. Just because the price got absolutely beat down, then all of a sudden went on a little bounce and it started to go sideways, does not mean that this is for sure the bottom. There are no such thing as for sure's or guarantees in the market. My point is that it's at least logical. It's at least a rational thought to have that maybe this is some sort of bottom. Case in point, let's say that the charts still look like this, and I'm saying, hey, it's looking like this could be the bottom. You would be totally justified to say, what are you talking about? All I see is literally the price going straight down. And like I said, you'd be totally right. But in this situation, that hasn't happened. Got the bounce and then started to go sideways here. So again, is this for sure the bottom? No, absolutely not. Is it at least logical to think it could be the bottom? Yeah, it is at this point in time. When I say bottom, I don't mean this thing's totally reversing back up, over $1. I'm just saying bottom in the sense of enough to, create some sort of tradable bounce back to the upside. So if this is any sort of bottom, then really the main level of support to keep an eye on, in my opinion at least, is going to be right there around, what is that, about 64 cents. 64 cents is important just because, if the price were to go down to that level and then just continue on down, at that point, that'd be literally putting the price right back to where it was at the lows. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements with true power are not going to go back to where they were. They're going to make some sort of progress forward. Whereas if the price can, work its way down there, behave like that, and then work its way upwards, well, at least at that point in time, you'd have a set of lows right here, and you'd have those lows down there, and if you picture those as some little short-term stair steps, there you go. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, it's all about the 70-cent mark, which you can see right here. Price got rejected from. Actually, I lied. That's right up around 69 cents is going to be that initial area. So keep a close eye on that, and we'll see if this is indeed some sort of bottoming formation or not. But definitely an interesting setup going forward, so let's see what next week brings. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.